I'm in the African savannah, and as you can see, in this African village, look at my hands. Look at my hands. They're so dirty because I'm beginning one of the biggest or largest projects on YouTube. And you know, right now you can't know. It's just an idea. As you can see, this place here is just in the middle of the African savannah. So that if I take you here, and you look, you see the vast African savannah. And my friends, you see what happens is that this goes and goes and goes up to Namanga border. After the Namanga border, you simply cross to Tanzania and you're in TZ. So what am I saying? I'm saying this is a project that I'm initiating, and this will be called African village food. This is African village food. So what I'm doing, I've taken this property over here, I'm trying to transform it, yeah, and I'm just, look the way I'm dirty because there's a lot of dust. I'm working so hard to transform this place into an African a place where you can eat African food, but literally we'll be cooking here. You see, I've even set these 3 stones over here. So I've set my 3 stones, as you can see over here, like this. And I have some dirty tank over here. I'm going to make sure that this tank is clean and it goes there. And I also have to make sure that there's running water here. There's running water for this project. You know what I'm saying? So like this will be the place for cooking here, because this is the West African savannah. And you know, it's a grassland, it's dry most of the time. So I'll have to put some iron sheet over here, because you know that is fire. And there, you know, you have the grassland, savannah grasslands, and you can see the way it goes and goes and goes and goes. So I'll put my iron sheet from maybe here, then they come up to here, yeah, so that we don't cause any accidental fires over here. Okay, we have to be mindful. So we are going to close from here. We close up to here. Now the concept is we'll be bringing some of the best African, but literally we'll be working with the men. I'm sorry to say that, because you know, many African village videos, there are ladies cooking, but we want just to show you that in Africa we have plenty of food, organic food, and we have a lot of people who know how to cook all sorts of food, worldwide foods, you know what I'm saying? And we also show that even men do cook. Let nobody lie to you that African men don't know how to cook. You'll see this in this African African village food. As you can see that rooster over there. When you see such a rooster, you know we are really in the African savannah. We are in the village. Look, he's trying to run away from the camera. Nonetheless, I've captured it. Hey, Mr. Rooster. Hey, Mr. Rooster. Hey, stop running. We're just filming. So the idea is we'll be cooking over there. Someone who knows how to cook will come and cook a lot of food over there. Maybe ugali, sukuma wiki, you know, maybe foods like matoke. These are African dishes, yeah. Maybe millet, ugali cooked with millet, something of that. Even fufu from Nigeria. We don't care if we have a Nigerian who can come and do his magic over here. They'll be doing it over here on this fire, this 3-stone fire, you know, this traditional one. Then here over here, you see, I'm going to clear over here, because the iron sheet will reach over here, but here I'll just leave it so that when you're here you can see the West African savannah. But over here I want to put a bench, a local bench, and another local bench that will run up to here. So from here like this to this place over here, and from here to this place over here, because I told you iron sheet will cover here so that you don't even see that place. But here now, after the chef has prepared his food, I'm going to put a table. I don't know. I can put a table over here. Yeah? Or I can even put the table over here so that the chef prepares the food over table, you know. So when he has them tomatoes, you know, them cabbages, them sukuma wikis, you know, or he's rolling some African chapati, you know, or he's preparing mandazis, or even mutura. We'll even be cooking some mutura. Maybe we'll be boiling in some a drum over there. So when he prepares over here, he cooks over here, and then now he presents the food here, because I told you here we'll have a bench that will run from there up to here, and we'll have another bench running from there up to here. Thank goodness we have trees, overgrown trees over here, and they're just giving us natural shade from, you know, the notorious sunshine. You know, here in the African savannah, the sun is always hot. So there is here a very good shade from these, natural shade from trees. And so when we put here a bench, yeah, and the breeze is heavenly. Whoa, even now, you can't know I'm in the African savannah. So what's going to happen, we'll put here the bench, and we'll put here a top, an African sort of like top from a log, maybe cut, you know, something, a bark from a log, you know, something like that, but nonetheless smooth. We just create something over here. So the chef cooks over there. Once he's through with the cooking, what he does, he brings the food and presents it here on the table. Then we bring people to eat that food. So the gist is the reaction of people eating and how they, you know, they just go like a Maluya. When we eat ugali, we really love ugali. It's our staple food, you know. So what happens, there is a way we eat it. We eat it artistically, because we take the ugali like this, we do like this, and we put a hole in it. Then it acts like a spoon. We scoop. we scoop the soup with it and eat. So that kind of thing, people will be coming here, will be eating. Kids will be coming here, will be eating. So we prepare food here. We show you how to prepare original African food. Then people come, sit and eat over here. So this is a big project. You'll come back and see this. You see there I'm sweating. You see my hands are dirty. I am creating one of the would be biggest channel on YouTube. And people will come from US, from China, from Japan, from UK, Canada, Switzerland, Netherlands, name them, Jamaica, from everywhere, and they'll come and, you know, taste, sit on this bench here. Chef cooks for them, sit on the bench here and taste our African dishes. This will be among the top channels on YouTube. Mr. Beast, we are coming.